And hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Final Fantasy XI. I'm your host, nicodemoscain. And we are back in Bastock. We just got done. We were outside leveling up. Level 5 now. Oh my goodness. Level 5 Red Mage. Uh-oh. So anyways, yes, we were out there. We were doing that. And now we are... I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I just came back in. I was kind of showing Angie B how this game operates, how it works. I was kind of living some nostalgia with her, telling her about running through here and doing all the stuff. I think we have to go back to, man, I wish there was like a run. You know, like in 14, I wish there was a run. I need to quit judging this game based upon 14, but what do you want me to do, right? But I wish there was like a sprint button or something. So anyways, Goldago, do we need to talk to him again? Oh, somebody went and learned a new weapon skill, didn't he? Very good. What's that guy doing? He has a copy of it. Man, that's going to be hard to read. I can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you've already used it on some poor unfortunate creature, but I'll explain just a bit more. Whenever your tactical points reach 1,000 or more, selecting abilities and then weapon skill from the menu will display a list of usable weapon skills. These are deadly techniques capable of rendering massive damage on enemies. It is well worth an adventurer's time to learn and master them. Fall uses a copy of Aid for All. What are you doing over there? I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. There must be something that I haven't gotten to yet. Ah, by the way, were you fortunate enough to receive some items from the monsters you fought? Well, there was a couple of them. If you were lucky enough to come across any Beastman seals, make sure you hang on to them. They may pay dividends later on. Okay. Also, that reminds me, there's another lesson that learned. There's another lesson better learned sooner than later. The items you will no doubt come across, known as crystals, such as earth crystals and fire crystals, are extremely significant. They are truly versatile items that can be used for a number of purposes. These include trading them to guards for certain rewards and selling them to earn money, just to name a few. For now, I'd like to explain more about another of their uses, namely the role they play in synthesis. Making cookies at the Cookie Guild. But first things first, your reward for completing your last assignment. Here you are then, a lizard tail, a pot of honey, and last but not least, a fire crystal. Now, using the fire crystal, we'll bring up the synthesis interface. Once there, select the lizard tail and pot of honey as the ingredients to be added. All that remains is to select the OK option and the synthesis will commence. You will find that the crafting process will never begin should the ingredients you've selected not form a viable synthesis recipe. What? You'll find that the crafting process will never begin should the ingredients you've selected not form a viable synthesis recipe. Alright, that was just weird the way it was. Also, even when your materials are correct, there is always a chance that your synthesis will fail, so please be wary. The majority of items which you create via synthesis, as well as most of those dropped by enemies you defeat, can be placed on the auction house for sale. I wonder about that auction house. I really do. I wonder what's over there. The auction house is an ultra-consumer venue where you can attempt to purchase the wares of other players by placing bids, as well as have other players bid on items you have put up for sale. My words alone can do no justice to the vast cornucopia of goods that is the auction house. One simply must see it with one's own eyes. That's quite a lot to cover. Are you with me so far? Yeah, I'm sure I am. And that brings us to your next assignment. Somewhere in this great city lies our nation's auction house. Seek it out and report back to me when you have found it. You needn't worry about going through with an actual purchase. Simply examining any of the auction counters will more than suffice. Right, let's do this. So it was a fire crystal? Is that what it was? So items. Fire crystal, use, and then it was the honey, right? Was it the honey and then the lizard tail? Just one. See if I make something. Uh-oh. Whoa! Look at me making something. I'm making stuff, kids. I'm setting this guy's nuts on fire. I don't want to set your nuts on fire. Chunk of sweet lizard, incredibly simple dish made by roasting lizard tail basted with honey. I made a thing. Guys, I totally made a thing. I'm impressed. Alright, so let's go this way. Jinxed wristbands. I'm surprised he spent 75 million. Wow. Now, I have heard that there are still people that are playing the ultra high-end contents. I've heard that there are some of the later, what do you want to call it? The later expansions that you cannot solo. You have to play it. Auction counter. Bid, sell, sales status. Bid on weapons. Oh my god. Dagger. Since we are in daggers, let's look at daggers. Rusty daggers, bronze dagger, brass dagger. Look how little there actually is. 1, 2, 1, 1. My question is, how much are they? 30,000. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back up to like a cheap one. Like a really El Cheapo one. Because I think only the... yeah, there's level 1. Is there anything for a level 5? Bronze dagger plus 1. That's for a level 1. 10,000 gold. Oh my god. Kidding me? Look at these dates too. Last one was purchased September 10th. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's look at the El Cheapo stuff. Rusty dagger. What was the last one of these bought? Well, actually, just fairly recently, but still 10,000 gil. Man, you guys are shitting me. That's insane. What about a brass dagger? This is level 9. Let's see, these are selling for 5,000. Look how far back these dates go. I've heard that some of these dates will go back to like early 2000s, which that's even more insane than anything else, is that they're going back that far. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go run back here. Talk to this guy. Again, I wish I had a sprint button, but we don't have a sprint button. That's okay. Here's somebody else. Sukoshi. Again, it's amazing. There's actually people out here doing stuff. Alright, so you were able to locate the auction house. Pretty hard to miss, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's sitting right there. What do you think? It is, as I said, yes, few organizations in the world exceed the auction house in scale. I mean, I don't have anything else to drink. Son of a bitch. It will never cease to be of use to you throughout your adventures. I doubt that highly. It would be wise to become adept at using it. And now down to brass tacks. Let's see if we can't get you up to some levels. Can't get you to up some levels. Oh, there it is. Ugh. There are several items in existence which serve to enhance the number of experience points you receive for defeating enemies. For example, there are chariot bands, empress bands, and emperor bands, just to name a few. These are a bit unique in that you must wait a certain amount of time after equipping them before you may use them. You must wait a certain amount of time after equipping them before you may use them. There is also a predetermined amount of time, usually quite long, that must pass before these items can be used again. The total number of times you may use any single item is also limited, so be mindful of that as well. Many of these items may be attained from the same guards that provide you with signets. You need only exchange conquest points in order to acquire them. Okay. As a matter of fact, for finishing that last assignment, I'm going to give you this conquest promotion voucher. With this, you'll be able to obtain a chariot band without having to use any of your conquest points. And that brings us to your next assignment. Head over to any guard and have a go at exchanging them for something. And after that, See if you can't make it all the way up to level 4. Too late. And I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. With an experience bonus in place, it should take you practically no time at all. Good luck and be careful. It can get quite hairy out there. Right. I'm already level 5, dude. Also, whenever I came back into the city before I started recording, I got a little cutscene for one of the expansions. What was it? Promenade of Vanadil? I don't remember what it was. It was somebody in a thing with a crystal, and she popped out of it or something. Said something like Vanadil in a year 820 something or other. I don't remember what it was, so I don't know. I don't know what it has to do with anything, but you guys missed that because, like I said, it just happened. And I got a feeling that the more I go around it and trigger these things off camera, the more I'm going to feel like shit for triggering them off camera. I don't know. Anyways, I'm charged of overseeing Conquest Campaign. Cast Signet. I already have Signet, still 5 hours. Go to Supplies Quest. I have some questions. Actually, I need to trade him, don't I? Need to trade him a... Not the Beastman Seal. No, where's the... No. No, where's the damn thing? No. God damn. 10 key item conquest promotion voucher. I wonder if maybe I just have to talk to him. Maybe that's what it is. Conquest. I want to spend my conquest points. Currently have 538 conquest points. What would you like to use them? Purchase items. Common items. 1020 rank 5. I don't know. Let's see what the common items are. Scroll of instant re-raise. Nice. Return ring. Chariot band. Empress band. Emperor band. All these are 0 points. This should tell you something right there, that they are giving you all this experience stuff without having to spend anything on them. Level 1 all jobs, experience point bonus plus 75%. Oh my god. Maximum bonus is 10,000. Due to Special Nation, you can only purchase or recharge a chariot band once until the quest results tally is performed. Also, you cannot purchase this item. Similar items in your possession. It is possible to fully recharge a chariot band by trading it to one of your nation's guards, including outpost guards. One charge requires 50 conquest points. Oh, okay. During the time of the Great War, it was possible to have this item recharged in exchange for allied notes. From my understanding, that practice has recently become commonplace in the Near East, though you'll be needing Imperial standing credits if you wish to use the service there. Are you sure you want to purchase Cherry Band? Yes. Because that was what we were supposed to do. So what... Can I get the other two? Emperor Band. Ah, I missed it. So what level was this? It was level 1. So that was 50. That was plus 50%. The Chariot Band was 75%. So what was the other one? That was the Empress Band. So here's the Emperor Band. It's plus 50, but the maximum bonus was 3. I gotcha. All right, so let's put this sumbitch on. What was this? Chariot Band is a ring. Now, I said in Final Fantasy XIV that we were not going to do any experience bonus boosts because it was a little cheaty. Again, with this game, we only have a limited amount of time before this game dies, so we have to do this. And I don't want to say before it completely dies, but I just want to say that it, I don't know if they're going to make this single player or not. I wish they would. It'd be nice. Well, we might make an adventure out of you yet. Looks like we've almost washed all that green off of you. Bit of bad news now, though. Starting from level 31, anytime you are knocked unconscious, your experience points will suffer a deduction. It used to be where anytime you died, you would suffer a deduction. Now it's from level 31. Oh my god. As a general rule, the amount penalized will be about 10% of the total amount required to reach the next level. You have to be more careful than ever from here on out. However, there are ways to minimize this loss of experience points. Like this, for example. Go on, take it. Your reward for reaching level 4. It's called a raising earring. Using this will grant you a status known as re-raise. Whenever you are rendered unconscious while this effect is in place, you will have the option to revive yourself. Choosing to do so will cause you to be resurrected in the very spot where you have fallen. In addition, as I stated previously, the amount of experience points you lose will be somewhat lessened. Raising earrings and similar items work in the same manner as the chariot bands with the other experience bonus items I mentioned earlier. That is, once equipped, you must wait a certain period of time before they can be used, and there are both cooldown timers and limited charges as well. All of these items as a whole are collectively referred to as enchanted items. There is a vast array of other enchanted items with myriad other effects that will prove useful on your adventures and may be worth the time and effort to better acquaint yourself with them at some point. And that brings us to your next assignments. It seems you're starting to get the hang of things. Next, I'd like for you to go and fight some enemies in a Kronstadt Highlands. Kronstadt Highlands is located beyond the north reaches of North Gustaberg. God, I remember the Highlands. You're sure to encounter some new monsters there that you won't find prowling around the outskirts of the city. May be a bit daunting, so I'll only require that you slay one such beast and then head on back. Just keep in mind, the further you stray from the city, the more ferocious monsters tend to be. Don't say I didn't warn you. Make sure you use the check command to determine the strength of your enemy. If you find that you're surrounded by enemies too difficult for you, try heading back to a previous area closer to the city and leveling up a bit more first. And I obtained raising earrings. For fuck's sakes. Ear 1. Alright, raising earrings. Enchantment. Re-raise. Oh, God. When this game first came out, it was rough. It was very rough. You got maybe 10%, or 10%, you hear me? Maybe 10 to 50 EXP for each enemy you killed. That was a fair match, an even match. You got your ass handed to you way often than not. It was a constant fight. That's all it was a constant fight. This re-raise earrings right off the bat. God, man. They have made these lower levels so easy. It's ridiculous. Okay, so what about this trust initiative? You test magic. Those who pass initiation race for special bonds. Clarion Star in Port Bastock is in charge of the trust initiative here in our fair city. Let me mark his location on your map. Clarion Star, which is... Where are we? Oh, so this is the port. Alright, so this is the port, and Clarion Star's way over there. Okay. Confirm what we've marked. Select markers on the thing, and yada use. Select wide scan. Wide scan. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. So let's go do this. I want to see these trust marker things. I want to see how it works. I've kind of heard about it a little bit, but I don't know, like, too much completely. Oh, but I remember running through here all the time. I don't think you could get through there. No. Figured they would have opened that up. And then there was... Those are down to the Mog houses. We still have not gone to the Mog houses yet. 3 episodes in and we have not gone to the Mog house. Unbelievable. But I do remember all this down here. Tancredi? Is that like Thancred? Like Thancred from... oh man, Thancred was in... Was Thancred in... He wasn't in 12, was he? I don't remember. Wasn't there a Thancred in 14? Oh shit, I don't remember, man. I know there was a Thancred in one of them. They do recycle a lot of the names, I know that much. Sometimes they change a lot of the names around, too. Alright. Steel bones. And I remember you can go up and around. If you go through this way, you have to go up because I think it's a dead end. Or no. One of these is a dead end. And you can't get through here. I don't know which one it is. Maybe they opened it up. I don't know. I just remember every time you'd run through here, it was like you would get stuck. You'd have to go up and around because you found out that there's no straight shot through here. Agapato. I think this is what they say this guy was. He's markers. Clearance star, so he's down that way. Alright, so we gotta keep going this way. And I think you talk to most of these guys as you go. I don't think there's too many people that you don't talk to. And I know I should be talking to all these people, but I'm not. Tiger Tooth. Brita, water filter. Where is this dude at? Clarion Star, right there. Man, I remember this. It's so crazy that 10 years later, I remember this stuff. I do. It's so crazy. And I think the bridge raises and lowers, too. I could be wrong on that. But I think that bridge raises and lowers. I don't know. Alright, Clarion Star, what do you... Oh, no. I had to get out of the damn menu first. Holy shit. Alright, Clarion Star, what do you got for me? Hey, you there. I've got a proposition of sorts for a fresh-faced adventurer such as yourself. You can call me Clarion Star. I've come from Juneau, the lovely city in the northeast that connects the Quan and Mendartia continents. Specifically, I'm a representative of sorts from the Juneau Institute of Magical Studies. You can call me a headhunter. Bahaha. And the heads I'm hunting today are those of bright-eyed explorers like yourself. So here's the deal. Not too long ago, the Institute held an international symposium of sorts, at which we announced the development of a fascinatingly useful new type of magic. We made it available for everyone to utilize, and so we are trying it out here in Bastock and other places throughout Vanadil. We've chosen to call the new magic Trust, and as an official delegate of the Institute, I want adventurers of your caliber to be the lucky first participants. So, what about it? Want to try it out? What have I got to lose? Magic scares me. I'm a red mage, magic scares me. That's the kind of spunk I like, dude. Don't talk about spunk. That's fucked up. You're surely aware that Bastock is no stranger to developing new technologies, and as such, Sid and the Mithril Musketeers, are conducting research of sorts into the application of this new magic. You know how they are, always at odds with the Beastmen Confederates. They think that Trust might be able to help bolster their forces, they say. However, not just anyone can use Trust. As you can imagine, the Institute is thus collecting data of sorts in Sandoria and Windhurst too, trying to get as many people as possible to participate. It should come as no surprise then that we have other representatives in those two nations. If you'd rather head over there, then we've got nothing more to discuss, but I'm sure the Mithril Musketeers here would appreciate any help you could give them. Let's cut to the quick. Helping them earns you the aid of a powerful warrior of sorts, which can only help you in your travels. Assist in trust endeavors in Bastok? Of course! Bwahaha! Perfect response. If that's the case, let's get right to it. Before we go any further, let me give you this. Your first task of sorts is to speak with Naji of the Mithril Musketeers in the Metalworks. He can guide you further. Do you know where it is? Just head up the staircase behind me and cross the bridge to the west. Someone in the markets just past there can guide you further. Take the lift up to the second floor where you'll find him waiting by the staircase that leads to the president's office. No one across the land is as faithful or skilled a guard as he. And he gave me a blue Institute card. Alright. Probably by the time we get back over there, it's going to be time to stop. So we got to go all the way back over this way. One of the things I do remember is a lot of the first quests. I mean, not this quest, because of course this quest was added later. But a lot of these first quests, that's all it was, hey, go from here to the other side of the city, and then come back. And then you'll be okay. Crazy, insane, but true. Agapito. Agapito. I know, this is boring as hell. There's another crystal up there. We should go get that while we're at it. What is that? It's like some kind of big special mucky muck kind of building. And it's got the colors on it. I don't know that much. The Bastok colors. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. There is a lot of it that I just don't remember what all this stuff is. It's amazing. It is amazing that I'm actually in here. I know I've said it in one of the other episodes that the fact that I'm even playing this blows my damn mind. Because I never, in a million years, would have thought that, especially not now, especially not, during this year. I figured I would have had to have saved a decent amount of money up, gotten myself, a decent laptop decent computer, period, that I could run, run this game, run anything, hell. But then this, it's like I said, we happen to have a really shitty laptop just kind of fall in our laps. And it was like, well, there you go, Is it through here? What if it's through here? This is the entrance to the Metalworks, the heart of Bastok. In it, you'll find the Blacksmiths Guild, the Forgers, the Consulates, and the President's Office. Alright. That's what this was. Okay. It's been a while. I forgot. I didn't remember. But now that we're in here, who was I supposed to be looking for? It wasn't you. It was, shit, I don't remember now. Oh god, I forgot all about this. Helmut. Darha. Hidolf. What's in here? Dark Clouds. Folzen. You have to forgive me. I have been recording pretty much non-stop all morning. It's been another one of those, I have to work overtime this upcoming week, so I am trying to get everything out. Unlucky rat. I am trying to get everything out as quick as I can. Or not as quick as I can so much as, just trying to get it out so that all I have to do is edit and not record. We are going to have to stop, though. Because we have hit the 30-minute mark. And my throat is starting to become a pain in my ass. That, and I have no idea where this person is. Isabel, invisible shield. Alright. Excuse me. So anyway, any weights? At any weights. These are just stairs. Am I supposed to go to the top of this place? Wow, I forgot all about this too. Now, I do kind of remember this, though. I do remember that you can come up here, and the president's... That's the president's kind of house up there. Najee, that's the guy I was supposed to talk to. Tawaluk? Anyways, Najee, that's the guy I'm supposed to talk to. So, we're going to stop it here. In the next episode, we're just going to turn around. We're going to talk to Najee guy, because that's the guy we're supposed to talk to. Anyways, thank you guys very much for coming around and checking out this nonsense with me. Final Fantasy XI. Oh my god. It's all going to be nostalgia from here. I'm just saying. Anyways, I've been nicodemoscain. This has been Final Fantasy XI Online. We're going to keep heading through this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Especially with the rest of the Final Fantasy goodness I've been doing for the year of 2017, which is wrapping up rather quickly, I might add. We are right on Christmas's door. Just crazy. Crazy but true. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. And until next time, I wish you all well in all your future endeavors, and I hope that the world lasts for you. God bless, take care, save often, and we'll go from there. I don't have anything else to say. I was going to say something like, don't try to record like 5 videos in one sitting, because it'll really hurt you, but at this point, it's like, we'll figure it out. You guys take it easy. I shall see you guys next time. Later.